sit, little puppy. Sit, little puppy, sit. Goodness sakes. Is our head chopped off?
Sit back and relax. Good morning.
Morning. Cheers.
Cheers. Love you.
Cheers.
Everybody.
Love you. That's hot.
Coffee. You haven't had any for a couple days.
That's a hot one.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, to start off, I was going through the calendar because we got a lot of birthdays coming up.
Talk about calendars. Everybody's moaning and groaning about basically saving the planet. You know, we got to do this, we got to do this. I think we should get rid of calendars. You want to save the planet? Get rid of all the calendars. They're the reasons our days are numbered.
Okay, that's actually a pretty good one. They are. Our days are numbered. They're great for counting down, counting up. Yeah.
Birthdays.
Birthdays. Oh my goodness. So yesterday, the 15th, was our sister-in-law Rehana's birthday. Today
Happy birthday.
is our nephew Adam's birthday.
Happy birthday.
And on Monday, it's our grandson Alex's birthday. Becomes
Happy
a
birthday.
teenager.
Happy birthday.
Oh my gosh, happy birthday, Alex. 13. I'm not getting old. How can you be getting older? So happy birthday. And so if somebody had a birthday on the 17th that we don't know about, happy birthday to you too.
Yes. Put them all in a row.
Put them all in a row. Oh goodness. So last Saturday we had our video chatting with you all. And our company did arrive. We're so excited. We had such a wonderful visit. Our friend Tanner, that used to be Tom's co-host, one of the many, many co-hosts, but the best.
The
Yep,
best
I was just getting ready to say
morning
that.
show co-host I have ever worked with in my entire radio
No
career.
offense, Gina. No offense. But come on, you've got to agree, right? Tanner,
You're a very close
come on.
second, Gina.
Come on, yeah.
But
Yeah.
Tom and Tanner was incredible.
Yeah, so anybody from the Reno area
That was so much fun.
in the early 2000s?
It was a 4-hour laugh fest.
Yeah, not just for them.
Interspersed with some music.
It was awesome. Anyway, he came over and visited for a good long while. You guys had burgers and brats and nice visit.
And he and I are actually talking about possibly starting up a podcast together.
It would be awesome.
So
It would be awesome.
we're coming up with some ideas and trying to figure out how we would technically make it work with him living in Reno and us traveling. That really is kind of the easy part these days.
Yeah.
But we're trying to come up and conjure up a few ideas of what the podcast would be about. It wouldn't be like a radio show anymore because there'd be no music,
No.
and there'd be one theme for the whole podcast.
But the thing is,
And we do
you
we would do like a weekly or a bi-weekly podcast is what it would be.
Yeah, but with you two, the subject can be anything or nothing, and you'll be laughing your butt off listening to them too. It's just, they can make it funny no matter what they're talking about. So the radio and music doesn't even have to be a part of it.
But it was fun visiting.
It was,
Haven't seen him since
oh, we said it was 16.
2016.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah,
and
he
we
came
we
to a
come to
barbecue.
Reno every year and we just don't get together, and that's uncalled for.
It is. It is. We have a lot of friends that happens with that we don't see very often. Often enough when we're here.
Now, is
The
it
days
because
just
they
go-
don't want to see us or we don't want to see them?
Well, I think it's part of that most everybody is working.
That's true.
Monday through Friday job. Their only time off is weekends, and they're booked with doing things they got to do around the house or other obligations. And so it's difficult. I mean, our schedule is pretty wide open, very flexible.
Yeah.
Even though we still work, we can be flexible about when we work.
That's right.
So,
So, in the future, we need to make an appointment to really try to get in touch with people. And you know what? Now that I'm talking about the future, I'm just not...
we could use a calendar.
I haven't really felt that good about the future the last few days, which is coming up here in about 5 minutes. We're going to explain why. But this morning, I downloaded a brand new version of Office on my computer, and it immediately updated my Outlook.
That's good. That's what it's supposed to do. Our peanut gallery is up in the balcony. Oh, geez. So, had some hot days.
Oh, also, by the way, coming up at the end of the video, we're going to play the 5-second rule.
Oh, yes.
So,
yes.
make sure you stay for the end of the video. 5-second rule game's coming up.
He'll probably get his answers really easy, and I'll be going, time's up.
It has been toasty warm here in northern Nevada. Hasn't been hot.
It hasn't been over 100 here in Cold Springs,
Not
right?
yet. Not
Has
yet.
been in Reno, I think.
I think it got up to 96 or 97 one day here, but most days it's around 90 to 92, 93. But it's hot inside the RV.
Yeah.
You know, we do run the AC.
We've been able to, knock on wood.
And
So
start the Jenny up, run the AC.
We've got reflectix in the windows. We're just kind of closed off in a cave.
Yeah.
But it's nice and cool in caves, isn't it? So
Yeah. There you go.
we just do that. So while we've been doing that, I've just been working on some crafting stuff.
Yeah.
And we've been watching the ball games. And while we're watching the ball games, you know, sadly, there's commercials.
And we stream. We
Right.
we don't watch over the air TV, so we're streaming MLB.TV. You know, and they throw in their little PSAs about MLB and little promos from MLB and things like that. But they also throw in some commercials occasionally.
And I've been noticing, so there's 3 of them, Chevy commercials. 3 of them that I think are really stupid. Okay, the first one that I saw was they were showing...
It's a Chevy Bolt, I think, with
Well,
the 2 ladies. Is that the one you're talking
Well,
about?
that's one of them. But there's more than that. The first one that I saw that I thought, well, that's just unsafe and stupid, is they were showing, and they were talking about a Chevy truck with, like, the hands-free thing, pulling a trailer. They were pulling an Airstream. And I'm like, that is not safe. And then another one is the guy has a kid, and I'm not sure which Chevy vehicle it is, but shows him having a kid, and they're making like fun that he can drive with no hands.
The kid's in the back seat.
The kid's in the back seat. And
Doing
I'm like,
this.
Seriously?
And so the dad goes, hey,
Yeah, we drive hands-free.
We're driving with no hands. That's not safe.
And then the third one is the gal that's pregnant, and she just got a new Chevy Bolt. And the installation gal is there that installed their electric cord to be able to plug it in. And so after the installation girl, you know, plugs it in, says, you know, how easy it is, blah, blah, blah. And the pregnant lady says, I hope having kids is that easy. And she says, it's not. Bye now. Well, then the pregnant chick gets into the car while it's plugged in.
In her garage. Like she's getting ready to leave.
Turns it on.
And it's still plugged in.
And it's still plugged in. We're like, okay, whoever is doing the Chevy commercials, you're stupid. Those are dumb.
You know,
unsafe.
What I think is she's really dumb, and she's trying to do herself in with an electric car.
Yeah, she heard that having kids isn't going to be
She's in the
easy.
garage, she's jumping in there, and it's plugged in. It's like, hello, that doesn't work with those kind of vehicles.
To me, she's like, oh God, it's not going to be easy having kids. I'm done. Plug in the car while I'm going to pull it out.
Oh.
Anyway, it was just an observation. I mean, a lot of commercials are very stupid, but that one was pretty stupid too.
They dumb them down for us. Okay, they dumb them down for me.
Did you get anything out of those except for they were stupid?
Even those were dumbed down too far for me.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Well, this week has been interesting, starting on Tuesday.
More than interesting. I was scheduled in, can I say it? I was scheduled in for a colonoscopy on Thursday.
Doctor, give me the news.
Haven't had one in a few years. It's been about 6 years. A little, maybe stretch it a little bit longer than that. I should have been in 5. So they gave me some sort of new formula to cleanse myself.
So we get a packet in the mail that has a packet this thick of papers. Some you have to sign, some are all these instructions. And, oh God. And sorry, our peanut gallery is heckling us up there. So they give you this packet, and it has this, and this that you got to do. This pill you got to take at this time. This pill you got to take at that time. You got to drink this, drink that, mix
And
this together.
you mix stuff together now with Gatorade.
Yeah, so that it's supposed to taste better. If you like lemon lime flavor, which he doesn't.
So I had to choke it down, which I did.
He did. I went through the whole packet individually. I put little sticky notes on everything with times. I wrote out the schedule.
But with all this said, instead of it just being a one-day system, now it's turned into like a day and a half, almost a day and 3/4 of prep time. So as of Tuesday, say 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, I was without food until the colonoscopy was scheduled at noon on Thursday.
Right. So you start on Tuesday night, you got to do this thing. And then all day Wednesday, you got to, no solid foods. You can have broth and Jell-O, which he cannot stand.
So I didn't have any Jell-O. I had broth for breakfast.
Yeah. And juice and water. And then, of course, the boot cocktail. So he's trying to choke down this stuff that he doesn't like.
I did.
And
I did a pretty good job.
You did very good. You gave me a really difficult time because you have to wake up in the middle of the night and drink four 8-ounce.
It's like 6 hours before your procedure.
Yeah.
You have to drink this. So you get up in the middle of the night to drink it if you're scheduled in the morning. Granted, I wasn't scheduled in until noon, basically.
Well, it was, you had to be there at 10:30. It was, the procedure was supposed to be at 11:30. But you had like a couple hours that you couldn't have anything by your mouth before the surgery.
4
so you
or
had
5
to
hours prior, you can't have any water, no nothing.
So you can't even drink a cocktail. So you got to wake up in the middle of the night and drink this stuff. And he's like, I can't drink this in the middle of the night.
I'm not thirsty when I wake up
I'm not thirsty. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you have to drink it. You have to drink it. So he didn't drink maybe an ounce.
I tell you
of
what,
it.
this nurse's bedside manner is lacking.
He's terrible as a patient. So that was not fun. He's starving to death. So we go in, done all this stuff. They take him back into the room, and
the nurse says, what's your last name? What's your date of birth? Blah, blah, blah. What does your stool look like? And I said, well, and I described it to her, and she goes, really? She says, can you go for me right now? And I went, okay. I'll try. So I went in and did my business. She says, don't flush. So then I come out, and she goes in and looks at it, and she goes, well, I don't think you're ready. We need to go through the whole process again. And I'm like, it's water. But it
wasn't clear enough.
Wasn't clear enough for her. And, maybe she needed new glasses. I don't know, but it sure looked clear enough for me. So they send me home with another packet to do it again for the next 24 hours so I can go in Friday morning to do it.
Yep, you had to prep all over again.
So
Not
I still haven't had any food all day Thursday. So now it's Tuesday evening, all day Wednesday, Wednesday night, all day Thursday, Thursday night. We do all of this stuff.
He's got to choke down.
Choke down more.
So
64 more ounces of this stuff.
Okay, so he comes out. I waited out in the car so I didn't have to wear a mask inside the building. So I'm sitting out in the car and I'm like, hey, and I hear this, hey! And I look and he's carrying this bag and he's out and I'm like, you can't be done already.
That was a quickie.
And he says, nope, not ready, have to do it over. I went, what? You followed the instructions perfectly. Took everything at the right times, didn't do this, did do that. It's like, oh my God.
You know what I'm going to do? Wait a minute. Here's the thing. You have to mix all this stuff. You take pills, you mix some more stuff and take it. It's 64 ounces of liquid, and then you got to chew these pills. Then you got to swallow these pills. I think there should be one pill that you take, and that's it. And it cleans you out. And I'm going to invent it. It's going to be a pill that is half laxative and half Advil for pain, and I'm going to call it ibuprofen.
Yeah. So he comes out, and I said, well, when are you supposed to take all this stuff? Because he says we have to be here at 7, the appointment's at 8. And I'm like, so when do you take all this stuff? I don't know. What about this? Do you have to do this? I don't know. And it's like, great. I said, I took a notepad and I said, okay. I said, what's he supposed to do? And the gal at
No,
the
what
desk
did you tell
says,
them about me?
well, wait a minute. I'll get to that.
Okay.
I said, so what is it he's supposed to do? And the gal at the desk says, well, the nurse went over it with him. I said, he doesn't remember anything. I need to write it down. So she gets the nurse comes up, explains everything to me, and I ask questions. And so
Which I didn't do.
I said, okay, I said, he had a hard enough time the first time. I said, he can't drink that stuff. And Jell-O, he can't stand it. He won't eat it. I said, he doesn't like lemon lime. Oh, well, you can use orange. Oh, well, thanks for telling us. Because they send you home with lemon lime powder. So we assume, okay, that's what you have to have. So I asked him, I said, what else can he drink? What else can he mix this stuff in with?
Can I mix it in with a cab?
Maybe. We should ask that. Can you put, well, not cab because it's red.
It's red. You can't have red.
that.
So I'd have to drink some white wine.
Yes.
That's what we should have asked.
Yeah, we should ask that. Boy, that would have been more fun.
What a mess. And I mean a mess.
So on the way home, we stop. We get some more chicken broth because he had pretty much eaten, drank, all that. And so I get orange Gatorade, and it was so much better. You drank it like that with no problem. You took your other couple of pills, and even waking up in the middle of the night, you did pretty good drinking the orange drink.
And even without my little magic pill I want to invent, by God, I'd be pooping.
So it's like we go in, and I'm like, oh, this better work this time, because another day of this you can't do. You'd have to reschedule it down the road. And what makes matters worse is there's a Juicy's hamburger place, and this is a place that makes these amazing hamburgers a block away that we drive by to get to the doctor's. So on Thursday he was like, "Ooh, I want to go get a burger after I'm done."
Because it'd be afternoon.
Yeah, because it would have been after lunch, and it would have been.
So anyway, on Friday it was in the morning. It's like they don't open till 10 or 11. And
you were in no condition at all. And I told the nurse and the receptionist, I said, we need to do something different. I said, he was an impossible patient. I said, he was terrible. In the middle of the night trying to drink this lemon lime drink, which he hates that flavor.
Like I said, this nurse has a terrible bedside manner.
Hey, I'm not trained for that. You get what you pay for, buddy.
Hello, you get what you paid for.
So anyways, the orange drink helped make everything come out all right. And you had your procedure, and that's done now for at least another year.
A year?
God help us if it is another year.
Why would it be just a year?
I don't know. I'm just, worst case scenario.
Yeah, they did find some stuff in there. Not that stuff, but they did find some stuff that they had to snip out.
Yeah, so we'll find out in another
I didn't
week
get
or
any
two.
souvenirs, so I don't know. I got pictures, but I didn't get anything
Did you ask?
I could put in my pocket like a worm and say, look what I've got.
No, gross. You have pictures, and now Tom has a tattoo, because apparently they tattoo where they remove something. So he has a tattoo.
I'm reading this.
Against tattoos.
I'm reading. No, I'm not against tattoos. I'm against
On
tattoos on me.
On you. Well, you won't let me get another one. I want to get my dad's Superman, and you won't let me.
You're part of me.
Oh.
So, I'm reading this thing, and it goes blah, 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 tattooed, and I'm like, what?
It's kind of like with dogs and cats when they fix them, the females. When a female has been fixed, they tattoo a little dot on their belly.
Somebody thought I was a female? They didn't look at the front part, did they? They only stayed back in the rear. Oh my God.
I guess all butts look alike, male or female.
Well, all I can say is, nobody's going to see my hidden tattoo for a while.
For a while.
Well, I don't
Until
know.
the next time, right? Hello can go, oh, you've been tattooed. Oh, when I was reading through the papers, I read through them first because he was really loopy all day yesterday. All afternoon, evening. So I'm reading through it and I'm like, tattoo, he got tattooed. This is funny.
No, it's kind of
So
not.
what did you want for dinner last night when you finally were a little bit
I wanted a
coherent?
big hamburger. Just a big old piece of meat. Just plain hamburger and macaroni and cheese.
That's what he got for supper last night.
That's all I wanted. I can't believe it was all Tuesday evening, all Wednesday, all Thursday, basically all day Friday. Really. The little bitty half a sandwich that I got for lunch didn't count.
As soon as he got home, I made him some peanut butter toast. And then I had an appointment.
Peanut butter toast. That just doesn't sound right. I'm sorry.
Hi, Millie.
Peanut butter toast means the toast is made out of peanut butter. You made me toast with peanut butter on it. There's no such thing as peanut butter toast. My mother used to say, does anybody want any butter bread? Dad would look at her and go, you are an idiot, Martha.
Oh, so you're calling me an idiot now.
I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, that's what I heard. Hi, Millie. This is my little niece puppy.
Hi, Millie.
Okay, Bear's getting
Uh-oh.
Ah, watch out, the camera.
That's enough. Come here, Bear. You're going to knock the camera over.
Bear's like, Aunt Minnie, and Wendy.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, so, squirrel. Puppy. Okay,
So anyway, funny tattoo.
Yeah, funny tattoo.
And it's a butterfly.
Yeah, they gave us a picture of it.
It's actually a butterfly tattoo.
So, yeah, so as soon as they gave you the knock you out kind of cocktail, they said, what kind of tattoo do you want? And you said a butterfly. You don't remember that, but that's what happened. He's so funny. When he comes all afternoon, he's like, I don't remember getting dressed. I don't remember getting in the car. I don't remember seeing the doctor.
I'm like, who dressed me?
I said, I got to this time.
The time before this, she didn't dress me, and when I woke up, I had my pants on, and I'm like, who dressed me? And these two old nurses were like, I'm like, oh, that's not a good sign.
And this time, he wouldn't have minded if the nurse dressed him. She's a cute blonde. She was super sweet, super sweet.
And I don't even remember it.
No, you missed out.
All I remember is Nurse Cratchit.
Yeah. No, this was Nurse Amanda. She was very sweet, very nice.
Oh my gosh.
So that was, most of our week was occupied by that.
Hey,
But
the only good thing that came out of this is I dropped almost 5 pounds from Tuesday till Friday.
yeah, with no solid food. I mean, broth does not fill you. Even though he was full from all the liquid that he had to take.
That's so crazy that I dropped that much weight, but I actually did. It was right at just under 5 pounds.
So my appointment yesterday, I wasn't even sure if I was going to make it because I wanted to make sure that you were okay and everything. So I fed him, I took Bear out, walked him. I said, you just go to sleep. Just stay there, go to sleep. Don't get up, don't take her out. She's fine, she's done everything. Because I really wanted to make my appointment. My nephew is going to cosmetology school for nails, and I went and got my nails all done all pretty. I'll have Tom insert the picture. But he did a really good job, only been in school for a month, and is doing an amazing job already. So, very, very proud of him. So, Ash did a good job.
Are we done? We ready to play a game?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, 5-second rule game. I get to go first, so I got to ask you. 5 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
I suppose.
Name 3 things in 5 seconds that you spread on toast. Go!
Peanut butter, butter, and jelly. Oh, that's 3 things in 5 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's no fun.
That was easy.
Here, I didn't think she'd get it.
That's easy, man. I like toast. I know lots of things to put on toast.
Okay, so you're going to do it for me?
Yeah. Okay.
You need to press the go button.
Okay. All right.
3 things in 5 seconds.
Name 3 of my favorite foods. Go.
Pizza, lasagna, ice cream.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I'll take it. Pizza, lasagna, yeah, and ice cream.
All right.
It's up there.
Are you ready? That's so funny because that was going to be my next one. Name 3 of my favorite foods. We didn't talk about.
We do not know what each other's questions are.
Okay, I'll skip that one and go to this one. Okay, Lori. In 5 seconds, name 3 things that always make you laugh. Go.
You, the Pickles comic strip, and watching dogs run around crazy.
Okay, that was pretty good. I'll have to say that was pretty good.
Thank you.
There you go. The 5-second rule game.
I've got one more.
Oh,
I get to
another
do
one?
one.
Oh,
You got to do 2. I get to do 2.
didn't you do 2?
No.
I think I'm still
Our
a little
audience,
loopy.
I think so. Our audience says no, so I get to do it.
You want me to do it?
I got it.
Okay, show
I got
them
it.
the clock.
Well, I have to be able to see where the button
Oh
pushes.
my gosh.
Okay.
You never bother
Ready?
to look where my button pushed.
Oh, I know where to
something.
push your buttons. I know right where they are. Okay. Name 3 of my favorite crafts. Go.
Cards, jewelry, earrings.
Ah, earrings is jewelry. No. Yay, Lori wins today.
What are they?
Well, earrings are crochet.
Oh, that's what I said.
No, you didn't. You said jewelry and earrings. Earrings are jewelry. That answer is disqualified.
There you go.
So, Barbara Smith sent me a question too, and I'll do that one next time.
Oh, okay.
She sent me one for you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you
I
guys
have to
for
make
watching.
a list. He says to me this morning right before we come out, "Oh yeah, we're playing the 5-second rule." I went, "Oh shoot."
We appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is what you get because it's free. So
Get what you pay for, right?
Don't really expect a lot more than that. Make sure you click subscribe, ring the bell, and get notified every time we put up a new video, which is every Saturday. We do our chats. And then on Wednesday, you get a What Up Wednesday. And this coming Wednesday, it's part 2 of Ask Us Anything. And if you missed the first one, go back and look at last Wednesday's because you guys came up with questions and we answered.
The helicopter's coming.
Appreciate you guys watching.
See ya.
Take your banner and raise it to the sky.
I hear the MASH theme song.
Okay.